In this video, we're going to go over the ecological levels of organization. Ecology is the study of the relationships of organisms in relation to other organisms and the environment around them. These organisms and their environment can be organized and studied at many different ecological levels. Ecological levels are organized from the smallest to the largest. The first level is the individual level and is sometimes referred to as the species or organism level. Looking at the individual level, we are going to be looking at an individual member of a single species. For example, in a kelp forest community, we would be looking at one species that lives in it, such as the sea otter. But we would be looking only at the individual member of this species. The next level up is the population level. When we are looking at the population level, we are looking at the relationship of members of the same species all living and interacting with one another in the same geographical area. For example, we would be looking at a group of sea otters living in a defined area, such as a specific kelp forest or area of a larger kelp forest, where the sea otters in this area are interacting with one another. They may be cooperating to avoid predators, holding hands to avoid floating away, or competing amongst each other for a mate. The next level up is the community level. When we look at the community level, we are looking at the relationship of all the populations of different species within an area. This would be looking at how our population of sea otters interacts with other populations of other species in the area. For example, how these sea otters interact with the kelp population, sea urchin population, or even the orca population in the area. The next level up is the ecosystem level. When we look at the ecosystem level, we are looking at all the populations of different species within an area, the community. These are the biotic elements, but we are also looking at the abiotic or non-living elements at this level. So in our kelp forest example, we would be also looking at the non-living elements of this system, such as the water around them, the temperature of the water, the roughness of it, so the wind, rain, tides, or even the amount of sunlight. The next and final level up is the biosphere level. When looking at this level, we are looking at all the ecosystems of the planet, so all the living things and non-living elements. Thank you for watching. If you want to support this channel, please subscribe and check out more of my videos.